the whole family was not very excited about it because no one in my family has ever owned a business. So they thought, wow, who are you? And tourist, are you going to bring white people here? Go to America and bring white people here. How are you going to do that? And how much are they going to pay? And all the questions that, you know, were a little bit far from reality came up.
With 2010 FIFA World Cup in mind, Lebogang started the Soweto Backpackers Lodge when he was in his early 20s.
Somehow they believed in me because they saw the potential, they saw also the passion that I had for the industry and the dedication that I had. And so that, with that, gradually they would still allow me to use one room, another room, until I would, you know, use the whole house.
Soweto happens to be one of the suburbs or the township that has inspired a lot of people. Myself, I've been inspired. That's why you can see my birthmark. People have shaped our future till to this day. Do you know any famous person that you can tell me of who lives or lived in Soweto that you know? Mandela!
Lebo then hit up on the idea of launching the township's very first bicycle tour.
I started the Soweto bicycle tours in 2005. Using my grandmother's house to accommodate your individual, independent travelers, tourists that were coming to Soweto. And once people were staying over at my place, then I would use a bicycle as a mode of transport in showing people around Soweto.
Are you ready? Yeah! Okay, in 5, 4, okay, 3, 2, 1, and let's go! People were moved to Soweto during the early 1900s from the cities where apartheid was introduced but did not have a name at the time.
On these tours, Lebud introduces the visitors to the culture and history of Soweto.
We mostly look at the languages that are spoken in Soweto, but not only that, we look at areas that we visit where if we, for example, we visit a former hostel, we know that many of the people that live in hostels, they speak a lot of Zulu.
Part of visitors' experience is drinking umqomboti, a traditional sorghum beer out of calabash.
This is where we're going to get the opportunity to taste a local beer, local brew. The beer in front of us is known as umqomboti. Alright, so basically over here, this is known as the Zulu's Shabin. The name of the owner, or the surname of the owner is Zulu, thus he has named the place after himself.
It's African beer.
It's like the sausages that went back. Too much to
It was nice trip, thank you.
I'm
working on a big
I do charge for the bicycle tour, and the money goes to the guides. It goes to some small businesses that we support on our route, and also it goes to the bicycle maintenance. One of the biggest challenges was that it was not common to see tourists around Soweto in bicycles, and in some of the areas that we cycled to, people were like taken up, you know, not being sure how to react. But also, as a person who's born here, I looked at some streets where I was known or where I knew people, so that's where I took people around. During the World Cup, actually, we had a lot of international guests who came for the soccer tournament. The backpackers on its own, it could not take a big number. We can only take 24 people. So what we did is that we rented caravans where we brought them to the park. We have a park just outside the backpackers where we brought 5 caravans, and then we brought in a big marquee where people were allowed to come with their own tents, where they could camp within the park inside the bigger marquee. I have 13 people that are working for me on permanent basis, and then I have another 4 people that work on part-time. I still feel like I'm on holiday while I'm still working, so it's just putting me in a place where I never thought I would be.